Hello everyone, long time no video. Reason being is um as you saw, the last video was filmed like vertically. uh, I realized that a lot of the footage that I filmed around that time was vertically because I didn't realize you had to hit a certain setting when you start filming. I am using my phone, by the way, in a claw um thing set up to, it's like a, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this thing is called. If I can find maybe I'll do a screenshot of my Amazon not cart, but history of it. If I can find it, I'll do that. If I can find it, I'll put that in here. But it's like it clamps to the table and it clips your, like, claws your phone, so it's just overhead. Whatever. Anyway, uh, it's clipped to the desk. So if you guys are moving because I'm moving, I am sorry. But yeah, I didn't realize, I was in the wrong setting and there was a lot of footage in the wrong setting, and I didn't feel like going through all of that to try and salvage anything. So instead, what I'm going to do in this video, while I am letting someone's playlist play to try and help with hours, watch time hours, I'm just gonna catch you guys up real quick on what March was like. How about that? Just want to sit down. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do a little bit of show and tell. And real quick, while I just mentioned watch hours, I was watching a creator. I can't remember the name right now. I don't know why. I'm just blanking. If I can remember, I'll flash the creator's channel on the screen. But I was watching one of her latest videos, and she was talking about, well, she had mentioned in her video, hey, if you need watch hours or let's see, what did she say? Watch hours or subscribers. Like if you're on your road to getting, monetized, let me know what it is that you need. Shout it out down in the comments and stuff. There was a creator. Her name is Rose Budget Life. I'll put her name on the screen and I will tag her in the video if you figure out how to do that, because I've never tagged anyone in the video before. So if you can figure out how to do that, I will. But she has a playlist, and she just needs watch hours. She has the subscribers, she needs watch hours. So I decided, you know what? I got you, girl. I'm gonna let your whole playlist play. Thankfully, I have a laptop here, and it's just in my extra room. So I don't really, come here too often. Especially now, right now it's during the week, so I don't really need to come in here too much. I like to come in here and hang out like during the weekend mostly. So I've just been letting her playlist play. I'm not actually watching because it's 320 videos. So she's been at it for a minute. I think it's about time she gets monetized, don't you think? I just can't watch all the videos, but I can let the playlist play, and hopefully that helps. Let me see here. While I am right here, let me go ahead and hit a thumbs up on the current one that is playing. When I tell you, the playlist has been playing for like a full 24 hours, and then some, and then I started it yesterday, not in the morning, like in the afternoon, closer to the evening. It's definitely past the time I started it yesterday, so it's been over 24 hours. Hopefully that contributes a good chunk to her watch hours. I sat here, I put the I set my laptop to never cut the screen off, and I just let it play. It's just been going. Okay, and it's gonna be going all night tonight because we're not done. We're at 2:01, so we got a little bit to go. We have over 100 to go. So hopefully I'm helping. Hopefully someone who's watching this can help her as well. Because it's hard. It's hard to get monetized and get all the hours that you need and all of that. And 320 videos. She's been trying. She's been putting in the work. So I think she deserves it. So let's get into my March recap, and we're gonna bring in my old crusty dusty composition book that I had since 2012. Apparently I used this to start my budgeting journey a long time ago before I fell off and fell my ass into debt. I'm pretty sure I went over that in my last video, but yeah, I fell off and then I fell my ass into debt, and then I got out of debt. But this is where I started, and I never, I didn't keep up with it. So I decided, I didn't use too many pages, so I figured, why not just continue here? It works. It's crusty, but it works. Now, March recap is a hot ass mess, as you can see. Now, listen, March was my first month in trying to get back into budgeting. Okay, we doing baby steps, all right? Baby step is to try and get the spending in control. You can see here, I didn't. I failed, but now it's like in my face. I'm tracking it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing my failures. So first month trying to get into budgeting. Also, the month I decided what I was going to come here on YouTube to do. I monetized the channel. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I was like, great, I'm monetized. Now what? And then I decided, why not do what I'm naturally going to do already? Which is this, budgeting, right? So, because I decided to get on YouTube, I made excuses to spend. I was like, I need stuff. There's all these YouTubers that have like aesthetic setups and things. I need things. so I spent a lot. I justified it to myself, and I was like, click, 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 and purchase, right? So I spent way too much money. I was trying to do no spins. I ended up spending, I ended up having more spin days than no spin days. I had 17 spin days, 15 no spin days, which these don't even really count with given how much I freaking spent. And this is not even all that I spent. I just don't feel like muling over my damn bank account for every single purchase in that 1 month. I just know I spent way too freaking much. I made $3,000. How much did I save? I saved approximately 600. How the hell does that make sense? I don't know. And what's funny is, while this month was going, I was like, yeah, spending is kind of getting a little crazy, but I I found little ways to be like, I'm still proud of myself because look at how many no spend days I have, and I usually have way more spend days than this. I really thought I was doing something. I wasn't. Because when I sat down to film my cat hair, sorry. When I sat down to film like my March breakdown, I was like, oh my god, I am trash. I am trash. Look at all of this. I started going through my all the expenses, everything that I did, and I was like, oh, holy shit. And which was a good thing in a sense. It puts it in my face. It rubs my face in it. I can't deny what's in front of my eyes. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, it was bad. But I will say it was the month I decided to start the 100 envelope savings challenge. And I was going to go, I had I thought of a system that I was going to do it in. And then I realized that if I put $500 towards the 100 envelope savings challenge every month, I could finish the challenge by the end of the year. I'd probably be like $50 off, right? But then I was like, wait, hold on. If I put $500 a month towards the $100 envelope challenge with $100 in each envelope instead of, what the number is, and I finish the binder, I won't finish the whole binder by the end of the year, but when I finish the binder, it's gonna be $10,000 instead of 5,000. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with option two. I'm gonna do that. So not gonna finish it by the end of the year, but when I do, I'm gonna have a nice freaking chunk to go towards whatever I decide to allocate it towards, because it's gonna get broken up. I know that for sure. Now, and I also started my 1K savings challenge. And when I say my 1K savings challenge, I mean the one that I created. I made it up. So I was looking at, let me grab it and show you guys. It's like dust. I wanted to create my own challenge, and I did. Oh, we're shaking a little bit, huh? Sorry. I wanted to create my own challenge, so I did. Let me get like this. No, yep. So the glare. Created my 1K savings challenge, as you can see. I did put towards it. And I was very happy with it. So happy with it, in fact, that I showed my friends on Facebook. I was like, look what I did, because I finally perfected it, because I was like being so critical on like measurements and placements of everything, and I finally finished it. I was so proud of myself, and I was like, oh my god, look, why did not everybody, but a few of my friends was like, I'll buy it from you. Wait a minute, that's not what I was showing y'all. I was just happy that I did something, yeah, I was just proud of myself. That was all. But then my friends was, kind of hyping me up. Like, I know I'll buy it from you. I want something like that. They're not in the budgeting world like this. And for them to be like, I want it. I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, it's good. Get them into saving their monies and everything. So, but in order for me to make it and sell it for them, I had to go on Amazon and purchase some stuff. I spent over 602.20. Let's do a quick little breakdown or a recap of what a bulk of what I spent in that month came from. Again, this is not even a full-on accurate number. I don't even think that's all that I spent. Let me see here. Hold on, because I wrote it down somewhere. I'm not gonna show it because all of this is just scratch paper, and everything is everywhere. It's gonna be right here off camera. Okay. Ooh, Lord. All right. So, a portion of this, how much? $232.96. Yeah, that came from Amazon. Some of that came from me going like, oh, my friends want to buy this challenge, and I'm thinking that they really want to buy the challenge. I did like a whole little breakdown and what everything was going to cost and all of that, not including binders and envelopes or anything like that. I'm like, y'all gonna have to get your own binders and envelopes, all right, to keep the cost a little bit down. Um, but everything else, I got shipping boxes. I got the little crinkle paper. I got the little, what is that called? Not styrofoam. Oh, it's right on the tip of my brain. Not styrofoam. Oh, it's right there. Cellophane. Cellophane bags to put the clear bags to put stuff in there. First of all, I got the wrong size, so that was great. But I got all kinds of stuff to ship out to them. So I could, like, ship the product to them and everything. Only one actually bit and was like actually serious about it. And was like, I'll buy it, So she paid for it. I sent it to her. Another one I gave her. I gave her a binder, envelopes, and the whole challenge because I've known her for a long time. I didn't have to ship her anything. We work in the same building. It's weird. I work for the company that owns the building. She works security for the people who owns the building. She's like a contracted, but me and her used to be on the same team. I used to work security too, but then I got picked up by the company, and now I'm in house. But we're right there. She works security, so she has access to our suite. So I'll just tell her like, hey, just I got your stuff. Go ahead. It's on my desk. Go ahead and grab it. So no shipping or anything needed. So I just gave her everything for free. I didn't make any money, honestly. Probably lost money on the day. So that was unfreaking necessary. Not all of that was the shipping stuff. I think, well, a good bit of it, a good bit of that was. But there was other stuff that I bought too. There was a couple of other purchases, separate purchases that I made too. But a big bulk of that was Amazon. Another bulk of that was another bulk of that was Uber. Uber is a problem for me, and I was trying to not Uber as much. But baby, my biggest purchase, purchase, I guess, on Uber was, hang on, let me tell you. I think it was 58. Yeah. The highest ride was 58. The second highest ride was 42. Listen, it was a problem. Yeah, it was like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I called Uber 8 times. Not good. So that was a big ass chunk. $206 in Ubers. Not good. What else? That was Amazon. That was Uber. There was a hair thing that I did very, very in the beginning of the month. I didn't even get my hair done. I was just trying to get this hair product, and I didn't feel like going to the store. So instead, I was trying to, I think I DoorDashed it. Well, I ordered it on the Sally's website, and they do it through DoorDash. I fell asleep and when they tried to deliver it, they couldn't, and so they took the product back. And I was like, well, shit. Then, I think I Instacarted it or something. Was it Instacart or was it DoorDash again? I think it was DoorDash again. I don't remember, but they delivered it in a completely different area. I don't know where the hell they took a picture of the porch, and I was like, that looks familiar, but I couldn't tell you where that is. I walked everywhere, got a refund for that. Ordered it again. You would think I would learn my lesson. No, ordered it again, and I finally got it. All of that It was like a whole thing just to get the damn thing. But the Sally's, they didn't refund me. And they charged me a couple times for that, which was annoying. Um, what else? Etsy, another thing. You know, I spent like I spent like $90 actually. $90 on Etsy. Yeah, 88 of that was just getting stuff for you. You would think the setup would be a lot. No, it's not, because the few things that I wanted, and when they came, it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it. Um, another big purchase, or another big chunk. Another big chunk of this, well, a smaller chunk, but it was still a significant chunk to me. It was $88 for Etsy. No, I'm sorry, 90. It was $90 for Etsy. And I justified it because I wanted stuff here, you know? And I was looking up stuff to get. And the stuff came and it wasn't worth it. That's why it's not in the video. It was a waste of fucking money. All of this was a waste of money for the most part. 99.999% of this was all a waste. Anyway, can you tell I'm annoyed with myself? Because I am. Hot ass mess. Basically, with my spending, I called myself like, okay, I'm going to try and, no spends and blah, blah, blah. It was a fail. I did more spend days than no spends, and the no spends don't even count because I still overspent on the days that I did spend. It was insane. It was insane. So yeah, disappointed is an understatement, right? But I'm not going to kick myself too much in the butt. I did save some money. I guess it's better than nothing because honestly, the old me would have not saved anything. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. So at least there's that, you know? That's something. But what I hope, I guess we'll see in the coming videos from here. But my hope is to get better over time, little by little, baby step by baby step. You can't cure bad habits overnight. And I am trying, even though March, when I look back at March, I was like, girl, you didn't try at all. What the hell? But I'm trying to be nice to myself and say, hey, you did something. You did a little bit of something. Okay, at least that's better than nothing. You did make some type of progress, even though a little bit, and we could have did better, you know. But it was something. So March was a hot ass mess. March was a hot ass mess, but I'm not going. Where'd he go? So March was a hot ass mess, but I'm not gonna harp on it. I'm not gonna continue to kick myself in the butt about it. It is what it is. It was done. It's done, right? So with that though, with moving on from this, I do I'm gonna try to do better. Although I'm gonna give you a sneak peek into April. I didn't do a whole hell of a lot better. I mean, I kind of did, but I guess we're gonna see when I do the full on breakdown. Cause like right now, I'm kind of in the stage where I was at March, where I was like, I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. I think I'm better than before. Blah blah blah. I feel like I did better than March. I feel like, but again, I haven't done the whole breakdown. When I really sit down and do that, I'm kind of not looking forward to it because I'm a little scared, to be honest. Because right now I'm like, I think I did good. I think I did. I think I did all right. But once it's like, oh, but once it's like right in your face and you see it with your own eyes, oof, it's a slap in the face when you didn't. I will tell you that. So I think that's gonna wrap up this video. How long are we? This video is not gonna be that long, I don't think. It's saying 35 minutes, but there was huge gaps where I had to put the cat out and go lock him up in my room so I can actually film this. And there's already been a few things that I need to cut out here. So I don't think it's gonna be that long of a video, but we're gonna jump into April's videos, which was it's only a few, so it's not gonna take too long for us to be up to speed, I don't think. I'm gonna sit here and try to download CapCut to my computer and see if I can edit videos on my computer, like, you know, upload them to my computer from my phone and edit them that way, because I kind of hate editing on my phone. So we will see how that goes. But from here on, we're going to jump into April, and hopefully it's better than March. You know, I did do some impulse spending, but not like, oh, let me jump on Amazon and get some BS. No, it was more so, let me just, instead of being patient and saving up to do this, how about I just do it right now and pull from somewhere else and pay myself back later? That's what I did. I have no patience. I have no chill. When I want something done, I want it done. Like I'm like I have the money right here. I could just do it right now and then pay it back. It's for a good cause, you know. I'm not buying stuff exactly. It's more so to fund this really quick and let it be done with, and I just pay myself back, you know. I did that, and I'm pretty sure in my breakdown it's gonna kick me in the ass. But anyway, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you for sticking around and listening to me ramble. Let me go let my cat out of my room, my other room, before he tears up everything trying to get out. He throws tantrums when he gets locked up. When he goes to kitty jail, he don't like that. And the boy is rambunctious. That's y'all see, because I skipped out on, like, I decided I'm just gonna skip on all of March's videos because I don't feel like trying to salvage any of that. Y'all don't see all the times that boy then ruined all my videos. He will get up here and just walk, and it's not like, you know, he just walk around being cute. No. He walks and he'll bump up into the phone, messing up everything, gonna lay down right on here, knock everything off. Like, he's not a cute kitty cat that's just gonna, you know, be on here and just kind of like mess with something a little bit here, mess with something. No. He's gonna be a whole terror. The show has to be all about him, right? So I have to lock him up or I will never get done. There's been more than a few times in those March videos that I did, I've been excited to come and sit down and film something really quick, and then hit him just being a whole menace, me having to stop and get him to act right over and over and over again, and then he would mess up my train of thought, he would mess up my flow of things, and I would keep just having to come back and be like, what was I even saying? Like, being so frustrated. I would go from being so excited to sit down and film something to being so irritated and frustrated and just be wanting to get the video done with. And I'm like, you ruined my whole mood, dude. Like, so from now on, when I film things, I'm just gonna lock him up because he will ruin my whole little flow and mood. And I'd be really excited, and then he just ruins everything. So I hate that. So there's that. There's my cat rant. I'm gonna let you guys go here. And I'm gonna go edit some videos. I think I'm shaking you guys again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go edit some videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.